DJ Justin.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna rock it with some funny. Good comedy tonight, you know what I'm saying? Jody Whiteman in the place. Big up all the comedians, you don't know. It's all the love vibes every time, you know. Keep it ivy. Yeah. Well, you know, since we're gonna rock it tonight, we just do it like this, eh? Watch it now. You know, I don't know if it's Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. But whatever they call it, it's got to be the weekend. People gathering and thing. I see you over there. It's a weekend. I love the weekend. It's a weekend, oh enjoy the weekend. Friday, Saturday or Sunday, whatever you call it, it's a weekend. Let them know now. Oh, what I'm saying? It's a weekend. I love the weekend. It's a weekend. Oh, enjoy the weekend, yeah. Friday, Saturday or Sunday, yeah. What do they call it? It's a weekend. Lots of gathering, social gathering. Dancehall parties and movies, yeah. Comedy parties all over. Cause you know on the weekend, yes, we're gonna jam it up, sir. Watch it now, it's the weekend. I love the weekend. It's the weekend. Oh, enjoy the weekend, yeah. Friday, Saturday or Sunday, yeah. What do they call it? It's the weekend. We gonna roll up to Hollywood to see the folks like we always do. I roll up like my brethren Wesley Snipes, yeah. Gabriel on a Freeman in a style. It's the weekend. I love the weekend. It's the weekend. Oh, enjoy the weekend, yeah. Friday, Saturday or Sunday, yeah. What do they call it? It's the weekend. Hold on. Yes, it's the weekend. Yes, it's the weekend. Let the people know now. Yes, it's the weekend. Wanna tell you now, you are. Some of them a come and them want to come jam. Them don't understand on the weekend, man. When I man come in a different fashion, like I gotta should I see how them a jam. Some a jam, some a wine, some a do it in the hall at the time. When them come on the weekend style, like I gotta say them well versatile. Watch they now, look they now. Watch they now, look they now. Yes, watch they now, look they now. Watch they now, look they now. Some a chat, some a rock. Some a go on like them, don't understand when they come me and not every time. Them a flock on the weekend, lad, I gotta give them, if I give them like that. Every time they come, lad, God, me have a plan. Love me, I give them with the vibration, with the drum bass and the rhythm section. Lad, I gotta see how them a jam. Some a jam, some a wine, some a do it in the hard at the time. When them come on the weekend style, lad, I gotta say them well versatile. It's the weekend, I love the weekend. It's a weekend, oh enjoy the weekend, yeah. Friday, Saturday and Sunday, yeah. What do they call it? It's a weekend. Hold on. Yes, it's a weekend. Uh-huh. Who are the roughneck partier?
Are you puppy? Are you puppy?
Who are the roughneck dancer? Who are the roughneck partier?
Are you puppy? Are you puppy?
Who are the roughneck dancer?
Are you puppy? Are you puppy?
It's a weekend. I love the weekend. It's a weekend. Oh, enjoy the weekend, yeah. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, yeah. What do they call it? It's a weekend. Thank you very much. You know what I'm saying? Giving it Irie every time. Yeah, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'll give you one more and then we're gonna, I think Julie May ready, right? Yeah, yeah, all right. This one is for everyone around the world. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. You what? I'll never take life for granted, no. 'Cause life ain't no plaything through these big doors. Escalating, elevating, the vibe just never stops spreading. The will to love always growing. Forgiveness is always my story. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. Them never stop from doing scare. Them never stop from rubber dub style. Lovers rock and calypso. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. Them even doing the punto. Them even doing the scam. Them never back from a reggae. A pure positive style, yeah. And everybody enjoyed it. Lennox run nice up the party. When you leave you feeling irate. I really, really, really irate. Irate. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. Love vibrations for all these nations. I'm spreading love vibrations all over the world. Love vibrations. You already know we have to spread love all over the world. You know what I'm saying? No matter what nobody say. Yeah, man. Want to thank y'all for having me. It's a good comedy. Yo, yo, yo. You know, we keep it funny. We keep it airy every time. This is the original DJ Lennox B600. Keeping it airy every time. Julie Whiteman in the place. You know, so when we come, we keep it funny every time. Yeah, yeah. Watch it now. You know how we do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, what did the dog say to the hunter? Hey, well, you know, that's why I stick to singing. All right, Julie, you take it. You're the comedian.
Thank you, thank you. I was trying to get that stool up here before we started. I didn't know we were starting, but we are starting. Welcome to Good Comedy. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Oh, you're the best. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so bummed. I usually have some giveaways, but I forgot them. So that means you guys have to come back next month, and I have some free. It's not anything to get that excited about. I just give away stuff my mom got at the casino for free. But people seem to like it. People like anything free, and I guess I'm the same. Well, welcome. Thank you for coming and kicking off. I ask Lennox all the time, how do you feel about the weekend? And he just is so vague. I feel like I never really get a solid grasp of how excited you are for the weekend. And this is a good weekend, right? Memorial Day weekend, people are really getting up to stuff. It was nice. The freeway was like people are out of town. I love that. It's interesting as a comedian, Amy, I've done Amy's show at River's End. And it's funny, she's like, where are you taking me? Where are we going? And as a comedian, you perform all different kinds of places. Like, you don't know where you're going to be. I did a show recently at a library. And I was like, what are you guys going to do if you don't like me? Are you going to shush me out of the room? Like, what? What's the... I was hired once to do a show at a nudist colony. I was very excited. I was so excited because I was like, where are you going to get to see all those bits and baubles? Like... And the people who hired me said, here's the deal. We're not going to record you, and you can't record yourself. And I was like, oh. Because I wanted to wear a GoPro. Because you know how they say if you do any kind of public speaking to imagine the audience naked? And I would have been like, look what I manifested. But it was cold, and they were mostly dressed. So it wasn't as exciting as I thought it would be. And another place we do a lot of breweries, wineries, shows at, I did a show at a place called Pocock, and I kept having a hard time saying it. I kept saying Popcock, which sounds like a little wind-up Jack and Buck, like dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, boo, and then just a bunch of you-know-whats pop out. And I think I was having a hard time saying Pocock, because it sounds like a slur to me. From like an old-timey movie. Like I was just picturing a mom and a daughter talking, and the mother's like, Virginia, you need to find yourself a good man. You out here all the time chasing that poor cop. She's like, Mom, Walter's a good man. He treats me right. Oh, I know how he treats you. He comes from a long line of poor cop. But I was thinking of this. I feel like my toxic trait, I'm sober, and so some people might think that's it, which fair enough, you know. I don't try and talk about it all the time. But like an evening, you know, maybe tonight or another night where I have a couple shows and I'm feeling good, I get home, I want a thrill, you know. I want a dirty vodka martini with extra olives and a big fat line of cocaine. That's not in the cards for me. So you know what I do? I get on Facebook Marketplace. And I just start asking, is that still available? Is that still available? Throw pillows for $250? What a steal! Is that still available? Somebody's selling their dingy couch for $1,700. Is that still available? Is that still available? I just go hard. That's still available. That's still available. Ha! And then I wake up like I had been drunk to just a bunch of messages that I'll never respond to. Like, sorry, I was blackout buying last night. I said that recently at a show, and an older woman came up to me afterwards, and she was like, she said, you know, people are earnestly selling goods on Facebook Marketplace. I was like, man, that is a joke. But also, what's your handle? Is that still available? Because I just want to start asking her. Even if she's not on Facebook Marketplace, be like, are you selling anything? Can I get in on anything good? You got anything good at your house you want to get rid of? I don't know. I recently became friends with my 85-year-old neighbor. She called me her bestie the other day. I know. I was like, oh, she's got a little mini golden doodle. That's how we became friends, because she was out walking and she was having a hard time walking the dog, and it's a puppy. And so I said, I'll walk all the time. I'll take the dog for you. And now when I bring the dog back, we watch an episode of Columbo, and she gives me C's candies. You're not keeping this figure unless someone's loading you up on C's. And but recently I had to do research for something, so I said, hey, do you mind if we don't watch Columbo if we put in this movie I'm supposed to watch? And she was like, yeah, cool. You guys, I put in this movie. It was so dirty. Like, it was just like sexy. It was like a couple words of dialogue and then a sex scene. A couple words of do you remember when you were a kid and you were watching something with your family and a kissing scene or something came on, you were like, oh. Okay, I take that feeling and I raise you watching it with your 85-year-old bestie who keeps asking you, what's happening? I was like, I think somebody's getting a hand job. She's like, what? I'm like, let's turn it off. I'm like, we're powerful people. We figured out how to turn it on. We can turn it off. And she was like, no, it's okay. We'll watch it. And I was like, oh. And we finished watching it, and the next day I saw her. I said, did you recover from that porno I showed you? And she said, oh, it's fine. My problem is they weren't likable. That's 85-year-old wisdom right there. Like, you'll do a lot of things in life if someone's charismatic, right? You're like, we have to have dinner with your brother again while he talks about Bitcoin. All right. Well, don't laugh. It's all right. Can't not laugh at them all. I'm just kidding. But it's nice to have a dog in my life because I have a cat named Louie. He's a rescue cat. And I'm starting to think if you have a cat in your life and you have depression, maybe that's not the pet for you. Because the cat's like, another nap. Yeah, I think we should. Let's sleep the whole day. But a dog just every day I go and get that dog, she's like, ah, it's a new day. Let's get out there and smell some buttholes. She's just happy about everything. You're like, things can't be that bad. Anybody do Duolingo? Oh, I've looked over here. You do Duolingo too? A little bit. Anybody else? Yes. You got a streak going? Oh, and now you can learn chess. Have you seen that? Yeah. I was on there to learn Spanish because I feel like it's a shame that I live in California and I'm not bilingual. And it feels like I'm in the mob. If you have a streak going of days, they're like, Julie, you said you were going to do your Spanish lessons today. What happened? You're like, oh, I'm busy. They're like, oh, Johnny, how many people we have on this app? 3 million, 4 billion, and Julie's busy? You know we give this to you for free, right? Like, you know nothing in life is for free. You should study your Spanish. You're like, oh, my God. And then if you don't do your lesson for the day, the face of the app gets more and more beat up. And they're like, hey, we're not saying we're going to do that to you, but you should study your Spanish. Capiche? And now they've started trolling me. They're like, my sister-in-law got me a jacket on discount for $97, and I hadn't paid her yet through Venmo. And my Spanish lesson that was day, necesito pagar mi hermana $97. I was like, are you guys in the building? Like, what's happening? Last night, they said, can you say in Spanish you're an unsuccessful comedian? I was like, Duolingo, that's mean-spirited. All right, you guys, I did my best. I tried to warm you up. Thank you again for coming out. We've got some great comedians for you. This first woman coming up, she has performed all over the world. Please give a very warm welcome to the hilarious Amy Milano.
All right. Do you guys like how I did that? I came up like through. I was entering through like backstage. Very professional, coming out. All right. Well, this is great. This is great. This is like you are living the dream. Lennox is living the dream. I wish I had a stage in my backyard and people just came to see me perform. That would be the dream. Do your neighbors like reggae? I hope so, right? Yeah. I love it. Oh my God. I was telling Lettuce I went to school in Jamaica. I went to acting school in Kingston, Jamaica. Right. That's true. At the Edinburgh Cultural Center of the Performing Arts. And so now when I do like a Shakespeare monologue, I have like a little bit of an accent, right? Want to hear a little bit of my Shakespeare? Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune. Yes, man. Hey, feeling irate. Feeling irate. Hey. Oh my God. So, this is fun. This is fun. Thank you guys for coming out to North Hills. I don't even know where I am, but it feels good to be out. I also recently celebrated. I recently celebrated 9 months of sobriety. Thank you. With a baby. That got no claps. They're like, sober, yeah, baby. Fuck, no. Thank you. Yeah, and it was hard. Like people tell me, I don't know if anybody, none of you guys have been pregnant now. I had a hard time not drinking. I was like, I wanted to people are like, what are you craving? I'm like, a margarita on the rocks with salt. I mean, I wanted, and then people are always coming up to you like, oh my God, how do you feel? Like they want to like touch you. Like, don't go up and touch a pregnant woman. It's really weird. And I would put my cigarette down. I'd be like, listen, get the fuck away from me. No, but yeah, no. So now I have 2 kids, and they're still little. So it's kind of like it's like permanent house arrest from the universe. So anytime I get a chance to get out of the house, it's very exciting. Do you guys have kids? No, it's good. So because you're out. That's right. If you had. But I find I'm getting a little more time to myself now that I put my son in private school and my daughter in the garage. I'm totally kidding, guys. My son does not go to private school. What? But yeah, I don't know. Having a toddler is like living with a crackhead. It's basically like there's crying, there's screaming, there's running around, they're like peeing on the floor. My kids are like, Mom, what are you doing? I'm losing my mind here. I'm losing my mind, people. But yeah, it's good. I do little things. I always think that like motherhood's kind of the reverse fairy tale. I don't want to scare you or anything, honey. You look like we look like baby makers here, right? Just it's the reverse fairy tale because it starts off you're at a big party usually, you're in a gown, you're dancing, you're sipping champagne, and then you end up like in stained, ripped clothes cleaning the floor. I'm just saying. Think about it. No. It's great. It's great. What was I saying? I try to do little things to take care of myself. Like I recently got a haircut. I would show you guys, but I don't want to take my pants off. Just saying. I recently also celebrated 16 years of marriage, you guys. 16 years. 16 years. That's the 3 different husbands. So if you add it all up, it's 16 years altogether. But you know what I realized, you guys? I love the foreign men. I like the foreign men. Anybody else? The foreign men. My first husband was from Ghana, West Africa. That didn't work out. He tried to like pimp me out to a diamond dealer. So I left that. But my current husband is from Scotland. Woo, Scotland. And my other one was from Ohio. Worst country I've ever been to. Anybody here from Ohio? No. It's the worst place. I'm not a fan of Ohio. They say there's more astronauts from Ohio than any other state in the whole country. That just means if you're like from Ohio, you just want to leave the planet, right? I'm just saying. But no, my husband, I was performing in Edinburgh at the Fringe Festival, and I literally like swiped right on Tinder, and it was like, boom, husband. Like it happened fast. So I always advise my friends in LA, because dating's rough out here. If you want to, find a husband, just travel. Tinder works all over the world. And then you can import before they put the husband tariff on. I'm just saying. before they put the tariff on, import your husband. But but it was great timing because he was kind of like looking for a place in LA and they had just turned off my electricity. So I was like, yes. They found us. Oh my goodness. So what did I want to talk about tonight? Yeah, so it was a dream of mine to go and live in Africa, and all I wanted to do was go to Africa and like dance with the tribe. And I ended up getting married and running a bar. But that's like another whole story. But the story is, when I lived in Africa, when I lived in Ghana, you guys, the most traumatic, horrific thing happened to me that's like ever happened in my life. I'm going to tell you guys. I was laying down and I got stabbed. I got stabbed by the coil mattress spring, sprung up through the mattress and stabbed me in the side. And it didn't just stab me, it coiled inside of my body. Okay? And the man I was with, had to lift me and had to uncoil me all the way around. It coiled like 2.5 times because he couldn't just lift you up because it would like, rip your whole skin off, right? So now I have a horrific fear. I'm terrified of mattresses, you guys. Terrified. And don't even get me started. If I see like a sit and sleep commercial, it's like looking through a magazine of like mug shots. I'm terrified of mattresses. So that's what Africa did to me. But I kind of think I'm like one of those. I mean, I'm one of those people. I do, I love to travel. I used to like backpack and hitchhike through third world countries and do all those, go to plant medicine ceremonies and do stuff like that. Now as a mom, I live in the suburbs. I'm more like, I find like shopping for decorative throw pillows exhilarating. It's fun. Don't get me wrong. I still shoplift from time to time. I mean, hey, got to keep it, things exciting. All right, so, I mean, they're looking for somebody, you guys. The spotlight is on. I love it when it's really quiet. Is there anybody? Yeah, the spotlight's on. I know, they're looking. They're looking. We'll be like this. Over here. KTLA live. And then the show's just going to blow right up. Yeah, so I did go to, has anybody ever been to one of those plant medicine ceremonies, though? Can we talk about it? We're like 420 friendly here, right? It's not even what I'm talking about. It's not even about like weed. It's like you go. I went to one of those plant medicine ceremonies, and it was led by one of those Peruvian shaman, and you partake in the plant medicine. You kind of like sit in a circle, you meditate, you like manifest what you want to, what you want to do and stuff. And so we took some psychedelics and some things that kind of like get you out of your system, And then so I was sitting in the circle, and then I wanted to leave the circle, so I went out because I heard a band playing outside. So I was outside, I'm like on this porch, and I'm like dancing to this band. And then I realized that it was like a wind chime. Turns out I'm like a wind chime groupie. I was like rocking out to this wind chime. And then I was like, this shaman comes up to me, and he has like a big mouthful of this medicine, and he just spits it like all over me. All down me, and you're like supposed to embrace it because you're like in ceremony. You're like, oh my gosh, thank you. And I was thinking, like, if I was like standing in front of 7-Eleven and some dude, he could even be Peruvian, he could walk up to me with a big gulp in his mouth and just go, I'd be like, what the fuck, man? But in ceremony you embrace it. So at that moment I was like dancing, and I had this like out of body experience where like I came out of my body, and I was like looking down at myself, and I was like, I had lost my shoes. For some reason, I had a tambourine in my hand, and I was wearing a caftan. And I thought, this is the whitest shit I've ever done. And I can say that because I've lived in Jamaica and Africa, so I can say those things, right? And then I was like, let me get a DNA test, because I'm like, what am I? Like, I don't know. We always want to know, like, what are we, right? So I got one of those DNA tests, and it turns out I now identify as pink. because I'm 50% white trash and 50% redneck. Redneck from the dad's side, white trash from the mom's side. I don't mind using those words. It's fine. If you met my family, you'd get it. Quick example. I took my mom on a trip last year. Beautiful resort we stayed in. She kept going out to the pool at big, beautiful beach towels. Every day she's bringing the beach towels upstairs. She's stashing them in the corner. 6 months later, you guys, my mom wrapped up those beach towels and gave them to my sister and I for Christmas. Those are the same beach towels with the vacation that I paid for. And I always say, I love my mom. I wouldn't be the woman I am today if she didn't OD and sleep with that guy at the Grateful Dead concert. So, yeah. Anyways, I thank you guys for hanging out in Lennox's backyard tonight. Thank you for letting me get out of my house away from my children. Oh my God, I love it. Cue the music. Thank you guys so much. My name's Amy Milano.
If you enjoyed Amy Milano, follow her at Amy Milano. We have some people who are streaming the show if they enjoy Amy. Great set. Keep it going for Amy. Thank you. Yeah, how often do you have a helicopter with a light during your set? That's it. You're like, are you giving me the light? Is that 1 minute or two? All right, let's keep the show going. I'm excited for this next comedian. He's performs all over. He runs shows. He's going to be recording his special very soon. Put your left and right hand together and give a very warm welcome to Casey Moran.
Hey, good to be here. This is awesome. Give it up for Julie one more time. When Julie told me she wanted me to do the show, I didn't know we were doing it at the backyard of a celebrity. Give it up for the guy that played Sonka and Cool Runnings, everybody. 1993 Bobsled Classic. Big fan. I loved Amy's set. I liked when she talked about how she steals and then somebody was looking for somebody right then. It was perfect timing. All right, we're off and running. I have depression. Does anybody have depression here? Yeah, a little too much energy for somebody who has mental illness. It's okay. It's good to be here. I stayed at like 3 or 4 different mental health facilities, like psych wards. And I liked when they would get us outside food. Like one time they were like, hey, we got you guys Little Caesars. Here's your pizza, and here's your crazy bread. And I was like, hey, when we're in here, can you just call it bread, you know? I used to call the suicide hotline so much they would put me on hold. I could hear like what they were saying about me. They're like, it's your turn to take them. Like, no, it's your turn. And this one girl's like, last time I had him, he talked about Dawson's Creek's an underrated show. Now he wants to motorboat Taylor Swift's eyes because she has nothing else to motorboat, you know? I'm 38, living at home, so I'm killing it in life. And I hate taking my antidepressants. I hate the act of swallowing the pill. But my mom wraps the pills up in cheese like I'm a dog, you know? So good to be here. Stupid. It's dumb. When I got diagnosed with depression, it was like 2003, and it was taboo to talk about mental health. So all we knew about it was our 9th grade health class. They talked about suicide. So when I told my friends I got diagnosed with depression, I'm like, oh, man, how long do you have? And I was like, it depends how strong this rope is, you know? Mental Health Awareness Month, baby. I like dating websites for specific people. You know, you got Christian Mingle, you got J-Day, you got Farmers Only with the guys at the bar, man. But you don't have one for adults with developmental disabilities. But I'm going to create one. It's going to be called Are You Downs? Now, the problem is you got to get a perfect IT person to make sure the app doesn't run slow. All right, well, we're having fun. Michael J. Fox's show got canceled. It's okay. He's a spokesman for a pizza place now. Shakey's. I got him. It is bad, I know. I suck. It's my first time doing stand-up. It's good to be here. I moved out to Southern Oregon like 4 years ago. I don't know if you guys have ever been out there, but like first town I got to was a town called Medford. And I went to go pump my own gas, and they were like, hey, man, you can't pump your own gas. It's illegal. And I was like, oh, I can get arrested for this? He's like, I think so. And I was like, there's a guy doing meth in the corner right now. He's like, yeah, welcome to Medford. I'm like, ah. I'm like, all right. And then I went to Ashland, where they have Jackson Mill Springs, a clothing optional hot springs. I thought I was going to see cute naked women. Not what I saw. Julie told me to keep it clean, so I won't tell you what I saw, but it wasn't good. then I went to Grants Pass, and the Grants Pass is extremely racist. So if I had to rank the 3 towns, I'm going to go Medford's the best, I guess. Ashland sucks, and Grants Pass is OKKK. All right. I rebounded on that one, right? All right. Hell yeah. I was, so when I went out to Oregon, my friend was like, hey, man, we got to go to this bar. I'm like, cool. And he was like, and I don't like politics. I don't talk about politics. All I know about politics is where I grew up, California, we're kind of like Beyonce, to the left. And it's the opposite out there. So everybody was talking about Trump this, Biden that, whatever. And I felt uncomfortable because I don't know politics. I'm like, hey, man, let's go. And it was loud in there. He didn't hear me. His name happens to be Brandon. So I said, hey, let's go, Brandon. And then they all started chanting, let's go, Brandon. They bought us beer all night. So I'm not a Trump guy. I'm not a Biden guy, but I'm a free beer guy. It's good to be here. Take care of your bartender. All right. This is fun. I used to work at a day program for adults with development. Come on in, dude. Big fan. This guy rules. So I used to work at a day program for adults with developmental disabilities, and it was the best job I ever had. But this one guy hated me that worked there, and he's like, "What do I know your name? Like, what do I know your voice from?" I'm like, "Oh, you might know it from my hit podcast, discussing depression, top 8 on MySpace Records." He's like, "No, that's not it." I'm like, "You might have saw a live recording of me bombing in a backyard in North Hills." He's like, "That's not it either." And he's like, "I know where I know you from. I used to work at the crisis hotline, and you would call all the time." And I was like, "Hey, man, isn't that supposed to be confidential? And why'd you put me on hold, you know?" Dumb. Call back. Good to be here. All right. No spotlight over there? Okay. We're having a good time. 38 more minutes of me, and then I'll get off, I promise. We're having a good time. I love you guys. First time doing stand-up. Big fan. So when I got diagnosed with depression, my mom and dad are the best, and my dad would come home from a long day and ask my mom, like, "Hey, how's Casey doing?" And she's like, "Oh, he's hanging in there." And he was like, "Hanging in where?" Stupid. I hate myself. 44 more minutes. I don't know why it went up. Okay, let's see if we can do this joke. Probably not. Julie hates me. Last year I'm doing of Julie's. But I got roadhead for the first time. Thanks. Asian girl doing a good job, maybe too good because I was swerving while driving. And she looked at me and I looked at her and I'm like, "Hey, look, I'm driving like you now." All right. I got Sanka to laugh. Hell yeah. Give it up for Lennox. Lennox rules. Big fan. All right. Cool. That's who I needed to get to laugh, so I'm good to go. I'll be at the next show in 4 months. You guys are great. I was hooking up with a girl from a depression support group. Great place for me to pick up girls. I was picking up more girls than they were picking up knives. I can say that I have depression. It is good to be here. This girl told me she's crazy in head, crazy in bed. But she lied to me. She's crazy in head, batshit crazy. But lazy in bed, total dead fish. And every time I'm done, I think, how does Bill Cosby enjoy this? All right. Well, you know, they're not all winners. That was my closer for a long time. I hate myself. You guys rule. Thank you. This is really for the comics, so I love you guys. I don't have, like, I've done this for 10 years, and nobody really knows who I am. So, like, whenever people ask me what do you want for an introduction, I'm like, I don't know. I thought of one finally. I hooked up with a girl that did the Joe Rogan Experience podcast. Yeah, I came inside her, so that's got to be a credit, right? And she has facial features of Jay Leno, and she knows about this joke. She takes it on the chin. All right, I hate myself. Dude, I'm bombing like Baghdad up here. This is brutal, but I love it. You guys are great. Yeah, well, 38 more minutes up here, and we're just gonna keep it rolling. When I was living in Oregon, I was dating a girl out there, and she had 3 kids. It was the best. And one day, her ex-husband took 2 of the kids out for a drive, and their ages were 10 and 2, and he got a DUI with them in the car. And he lost his license. He lost his hunting license, fishing license, driver's license, all that stuff. And I think it's ironic that he would have been able to keep his 10 and 2-year-old if he would have just kept his hands at 10 and 2. All right, I hate myself. When I was in Oregon, I was researching different places, and Grants Pass is one of the towns I wanted to live in. I just wanted to check it out. And I was like, hey, like, I was looking at Wikipedia, notable people, and it said Kit Culkin, Macaulay Culkin's dad. I'm like, oh, okay. Then I read about Kit Culkin. Well, Macaulay Culkin and him don't get along. Apparently, he's not a good person. And so I was like, I read about it. He remarried, and this new girl took the Culkin name, and they were like hanging out, and it was just them at the house. He left. He came back, and she was dead. And I thought we learned our lesson to not leave a Culkin home alone. That's dumb. All right, that's the best joke. Okay, 45 more minutes, Julie. Thank you. I got recently diagnosed with multiple personality disorder, and I told my girlfriend at the time, and she was like, "Don't worry, babe, I get along with most people." And then I told my roommates, aka my parents, if you remember. They said, "Can your other personalities pay rent too?" Okay, I hate myself. I got to end on 40 more minutes of mental health stuff. No, I got one more joke for you, I promise. I met Courtney Love recently. Yeah, she's a bitch. It's kind of like Kurt Cobain dodged a bullet. All right, I hate myself. Give it up for Julie, everybody.
Keep it going for Casey. Show him some love. Keep it going for yourself for coming and seeing live comedy.
Look so nice and look so sweet.
Sorry. I like that, whatever that was. All right. This next gentleman coming to the stage is very funny. I'm thrilled to have him on the show. He hosts Collection Plate in Sherman Oaks. We will be there tomorrow evening. Please give a very warm welcome to Benny Blue.
Julie, everybody, keep it going for her, please. Please. You know you're deep in the valley when you find Jamaicans. There are 5 Jamaicans in L.A., and 3 of them are here tonight. That's why people complain about oxtail in this town. They're all at comedy shows, Lennox. The fuck? Come on, man. All these East Coasters. The hell's going on? Nice to be here at the Come Down Select Comedy Hour. It's great. Now I know what it feels like to work on a cruise ship. Just a Jamaican DJ and sunburnt whites. That's all. Sunburnt whites, hanging out. Ghost of Jimmy Buffett's after me. We're gonna have a great time. Bob Marley hologram. We got a budget for this thing. It's awesome. Oh, Lennox, for God's sake, the laugh track. That's for Hulu, please. So no, please. Thank you. All right. Then now you just. All right. Throw some booze in there. I think we have the right triumvirate. Where'd that helicopter go? Oh, Panorama City, probably. That's where they're headed. It's great to be here in a random backyard. All right. What? Yeah. Like you got an NPC back there? What are you doing? Oh my God. Crows. Thank you, Lennox. Next will be a clown. That's the only thing we're missing. Oh, it's great. I live in Sherman Oaks. This is wildly convenient. I was running around over the hill, and I've lived in LA for 16 years. I gotta say, LA traffic still holds a special place in hell. You know what I mean? Like it's bad. It's like I think it goes Harvey Weinstein, whoever killed Tupac, so Diddy, and then LA traffic. You know what I mean? Like that is the Mount Rushmore of West Coast atrocities. Pretty bad. So I'm kind of beat because there's like running around town. Finally got to. That was a gunshot. All right. Where were you at? All right. That's. Thought I heard it coming from the speaker. Firework or gunshot? That's a fun game to play. I've lived in LA for like 16 years, like I said, and I've had to move a lot. Not by choice though. I had to play this game. Maybe some of you guys have played in your broker years. It's called Poverty Musical Chairs. I don't know if you guys ever played that, except when the music stops, you get stuck living in Van Nuys. That is where I ended up. If you've never been to Van Nuys, which is a nice little hop, skip, and a jump away from here, picture the neighborhood around Biff's Pleasure Paradise from Back to the Future 2. You don't remember that place? Minus the pleasure or paradise, unless you're into fentanyl. It was all right there. Van Nuys is great. They got everything. They got a jail. They got a courthouse. They got 1,000 bail bonds places. As Siri talks to me, 1,000 bail bonds places and a combination Taco Bell, Pizza Hut. That's also a bail bonds place. It's all right there. That place is great. I lived on a cool street, though. Like, my street was actually very nice. The people were very cool. But I don't know if you guys ever lived. I feel like this neighborhood's probably like this, to be honest, which I think is kind of cool. I lived in one of those ice cream man year-round neighborhoods. You guys ever experienced that? Like, it's January. Maybe switch to hot cocoa. I don't know. Just know your demo. A little chilly. What was weird, though, about my ice cream man is that his music speaker was broken, and boy, Lennox, this is where I could use you. It's his music speaker. Do you have that on deck or next to the crows? Like, you gotta. It's in the Spotify. But Lennox, his music speaker was broken, so every time he drove past, it sounded like the purge was about to start, which was explain why he opened the window with a clown mask and a machete. He was very, very intense. Now, Van Nuys gets a bad rap. I lived in Van Nuys for a bit, and it's not Siri. If you don't stop freaking talking to me, Jesus. Now it gets a bad rap, but I never witnessed any crime there. I really didn't. People are kind of are scared of Van Nuys. But this one time, I did see this little girl just pummel her grandma because she wouldn't get her a Choco Taco. And everybody was filming. Somebody yelled "World Star." It was crazy. Like they were really just yelling things like she deserved it. That was like, this woman's 95 years old. Crazy. A big thing happened to your boy last month. I got married. Bow, there it is. The brass ring of commitment. I got married, and thank you. That was our coitus afterwards is what that sound represented. I did get married last month, and now I'm in a backyard in North Hills, so we have counseling tomorrow. So it's going great, getting away from the wife, pretty good. I married a black woman. Thank you very much. Very very progressive. We did it before it became illegal, so we had to get that. The laws are changing by the day, people, so you never know. Had to get that in. We met in a fun way, you guys. We met on an app called DEI Dating. It's a fun app. It's like a regular dating app, except when she swiped right, she got a boyfriend, and when I swiped right, I got a jet from Saudi Arabia. So that's I'm on Air Force One now. That's pretty cool. I got a seat in Trump's cabinet. Awesome. That's just one swipe. That was it. No qualifications. Even Fox News. It's awesome. I love my wife. I paid for the wedding. And my dad said it was chivalry, and her dad said it was reparations. So that was really cool. Now, normally, as you guys know, the bride's family normally pays for the wedding, but I felt like I needed to pay for the wedding after I overheard her dad saying, "quote I know my daughter ain't marrying no broke ass cracker." So I had to show him that this credit card works. You understand me? That's swiping. Now I'm in crippling debt to prove a point. Never spend with your ego, ladies and gentlemen. I do love my wife. One of our best qualities isn't that we love each other very much, or that we don't fight. It's that we don't have an interracial couple TikTok account. So I am super proud of that. Not going to be doing the white man nay anytime soon. Not happening. It's great. However, we have started putting our relationship on social media, and you really learn a lot from black people's comments, because black folks are very vocal on the internet. They'll tell you when they like something or they don't like something. So, I mean, whenever we post each other, I can get comments like ranging anything from "Okay, white chocolate, I see you" to "Hey yo, if you break that black queen's heart, we gonna kill your ass." So it's just you get everything in there. It's all in there. And then after a couple posts, my wife was like, "Can I see the comments from white people?" I'm like, "Absolutely not. Let's go get some food. Let's go get some Jamaican food. I know this backyard where they make it. We are not looking at white people's comments." Let's go Brandon's. Boom, callback. Bow. Right there. You guys probably know us being in a committed relationship for a long time. You kind of start to find like the little quirks about your partner that annoy you. And my wife and I have open communication. We can talk about these things, So we started asking each other, and she's like, "Well, babe, what is it that you find annoying about me?" And I was like, "Well, you don't really fold your laundry in a timely fashion, and you don't put the cap on tightly on things." And before I could even ask her what she finds annoying about me, she's like, "You can't get hard." And I was like, "Well, that's I thought you were gonna say not enough dinner dates." So I just didn't know Cialis had to be involved in this. That's brutal. That is brutal. No, my wife is great. We're both in our late 30s, so we love a early bedtime. Yeah, are you guys at that age now? I feel like this is you guys are my people. Are you guys at that age now where you go to sleep and you wake up in the morning feeling hungover even though you didn't drink? You know what I'm talking about? Like I'm right there. I'll turn to her and be like, what was I drinking? Jaeger last night? Like it's literally because we went to bed at 9 instead of 8:30. And I'll turn like a quivering old man. 9 o'clock. Nothing good happens after 9 o'clock. And then she's like, I know, which is why I have to masturbate at 9:05. So she keeps the rose charge, is what I'm saying. I am out like a light. It's great. No, look, I'm starting to get used to the fact that your libido changes as you get older. You know what I mean? Because it's like sex in your 20s. It's great. It's fun and it's energetic. And sex in your 30s and older is a war of attrition called which one of us is going to cramp first. And that is you haven't lived until you. But we're not even climaxing from intercourse. We're just rubbing out each other's Charlie horses. You know what I mean? Like you really haven't come until you can straighten your leg out all the way. You know what I mean? Like that'll make your toes curl literally. Just gotta get right there in the spot, like rubbing a dog's belly. It's pretty great. Now my wife is very type A. Like she gets off on a timely email reply. You know what I'm talking about? Like that's her jam. So now to kind of get her in the mood, I've started to kind of speak her language, So I started to schedule sex. We started to schedule sex with each other. And she sent me a calendar invite the other night, and it said sexy time, 10 p.m. to 10:15. Host will not get on top or perform oral sex. And I clicked no. And she's like, why the hell did you click no? You keep trying to have sex with me. I was like, gee, babe, gosh, that sounds tempting, but I'm already booked for sit on the toilet and scroll cat videos until you fall asleep. So I don't know. Maybe you want to send me a couple other options. That'd be nice. I'll leave you with this. Like I said, we are in our late 30s, and we are planning on having a child, but we are starting to enter the IVF zone. We're starting to get there. Science is going to be working against us if we keep waiting too long. And I hate telling boomers that we are kind of taking our time with having a kid because they always say the same thing. Boomers always say the same thing. Well, don't wait too long. The clock is ticking, and then we'll be like out to lunch, like just out in public, and then we'll see a toddler like punch his mom in the tit and then smash her phone on the sidewalk. So what I'm saying is that we're going to adopt a 12-year-old from South Korea. So I think that's they're already in Harvard. We don't have to get the scholarship. It's great. Also, I'm very pumped that I didn't have kids young. I'm from Michigan, and a lot of my friends have they're already they're deep in the weeds with just regret. You know what I mean? And a lot of my friends from back home had kids young, and I'm so pumped that I didn't because anytime I see my friends from back home that had kids young, they look like they've been to Vietnam. You know what I mean? They said that create that Agent Orange just in their blood. Except their tour of duty was 3 divorces, 2 DUIs, and 1 kid they can only see with court supervision. You know what I mean? Like, are you playing me off? Come on, man. The middle of a punchline for God's sake. No, that's my time. Give it up for Lennox. Give it up for Julie. My name is Benny Blue. Peace and love.
Keep it going for Benny! Keep it going for yourselves. We are winding down. We have this next comedian. He's originally from the Bay Area. He's very funny. Please give a very warm welcome to Jeremy Talamontes.
Julie, you've been doing too much Duolingo. Messed up the white part of my name. Nailed the Mexican side. Better than I could have said it myself. I get those Duolingo threats too. I make my father disappointed and the owl. So, yes. This is nice to be here. This is dope. I'm just sad I have to go back to my neighborhood. I live downtown. It's the closest I have to a backyard is when I've got the dog park to myself. I'm nice. I like that the helicopters just kind of circle and then leave. I appreciate that. I'm constantly surrounded by helicopters. They always got the spotlight on you. It's either they think I murdered someone or a murderer's right next to me. Either way, I better run. I'm out of here. I don't know why they're up there. I've tried calling the cops before and they don't show up. Dude, there's a guy with a machete outside of my house. And I see you're up there. Can you come down here? Why are you up there? Solving sky crimes? Please come down here. You don't have a rope ladder. They're we did, but there's a guy with a machete in your neighborhood. I'm not going down there. You deal with it. I just recently I saw my mom reading the Bible on her iPad. Yeah, I was like, oh, dang, it's come full circle. They put it back on a tablet? It's crazy. Must be the end of times, Mom. This is what you've been talking about this whole time. Okay, it's scary. I didn't read the Bible. I hear it's a good book. I got to check it out from the library or something. I didn't read it. I talked to God, you know. But I talk crap. I talk trash, you know. I'm like, they're like, I don't even believe in you. And then he'll tow my car. It's like, all right. King of pranks, right? The sea levels are rising, flooding the earth. Again, classic, oldest trick in the book. That was God for you, right? Oh, you thought that was my son? That was me. Ha, pranked. If you had a YouTube channel, I'd follow it. But I don't, like, I'm not religious. I want to be. I wish I was, but, like, people say too many weird things that, like, kind of, like, lose me, you know? Anytime they get religious, they're like, oh, the Lord, he is our shepherd, and we're his sheep. It's like, dude, that's not comforting at all. Like, you know, shepherds don't just get sheep because they like hanging out with sheep, right? It's like, I'm pretty sure they kill and eat them, you know? Kind of makes you wonder what the Lord's real plan is. No one knows. He's up there like, yeah, be fruitful, multiply. I'd like seconds. Just don't go towards the light. That's the refrigerator. Jesus only saves you for later. That's all he's doing. But I don't believe in evolution either, right? It sounds dumb. Like, I've done the research. I got YouTube. I'm watching monkey videos every day. I've done the research. I didn't go to science school, but I do my own independent research. Like, I'm not, like, I evolved from a monkey, really. I'm watching the videos. They're climbing trees, swinging from branches. Like, dude, I can barely do a pull-up. I'm better than that. If anything, I devolved from a monkey, right? It's like, wait, monkeys, cavemen, me. I'm the dude, I'm dropping my phone every day. Everyone can see me. I've got to bend over. Everyone can see my butt crack. It's not even red. Am I better than a monkey? I try. A little more every day. But I have been reading. I've been doing a lot of reading. My friends hate it because I'm that dude at the movies. Every time we go to the cinema, good movie, but the book was better. Book was better. Every time the book was better, they're like, dude, it's a Marvel movie. Drop it. I'm like, I read a lot of books. A lot of picture books. Hulk, angry. Okay, nice. One more novel finished. Ant-Man's not an easy read, okay? The text is very small. But I do a lot of reading. The reading I do most of the time is the graffiti in my neighborhood. I'll walk a mile and be like, that's like a novel, right? See? Yes. That's what it feels like when you finish a book. You get that sound effect. Mission achieved. You did it. Now, I guess read another book. I don't know, idiot. What do you want from me? I just read the graffiti. It's disappointing. Like, you'll, like, get really invested, and then you're like, that guy died? That's too bad. I liked that character. He was good. I got a new favorite tagger. He inspires me every day. There's like a dude. I've lived in my neighborhood 5 years. He tags everything all the time and has not improved one bit. For 5 years, like, dude, you have to respect that. You suck at this. And you're still risking your life? You're going to go to jail for that? Like, how do you do it so much and you're not better? Like, I'm a comedian. I respect it. No one asked us to do this. A lot of people wish we didn't, you know? But I'm going to put my art in your face. I'm just bombing trying to get up. I can and like, Lil Sneaky inspires me. That's every day. That's Lil Sneaky. Okay, if he can do it, I can do it. And I know that, like, that's a kid. Lil Sneaky has to be young, right? Because no one above, like, 18 thinks that being sneaky is, like, a cool trait to have. No, like, right, when you're, like, in middle school, sure, yeah, all my friends are sneaky. We cut class, we steal Sharpies, we huff them. Sneaky stuff. We're getting sneaky behaviors. But when you're, like, 18 and you have your own apartment, it's like, no. Your friend's sneaky, can't come over. He's right behind me, isn't he? Sorry you had to hear that, Sneaky. It's all good, foo. I read your diary. It's a journal, Sneaky. Stay out of my thoughts, Sneaky. Get out of here and put down the change. I saw you. Leave it. Leave it, Sneaky. No. I think graffiti should be legal, like, if you're underage. I think it should just be allowed. I tell the kids myself, psst, here's some spray paint. Huff it, tag, who cares? Express yourself, young ones. Go write on the walls. Color things, right? Like, You want to lock a kid up? Why? Because he colored a wall? Like, let him have fun. I think if you're like underage, tag as much as you want. But then like if you're 18 and you still suck at art, it's like, you got to go to jail now, man. You can't keep drawing penises on liquor stores, dude. You're an adult. You tagged anarchy? Like, you're 30. That's not even a good system for you. You don't have the knees for anarchy, man. You got to write that little moniker on a job application. That's what you need to do. Make sure it's legible. I used to tag. I was so bad people could read my stuff. That's how, like, this guy's terrible. I got arrested, too. I wasn't going to talk to the police. I used to write wage on everyone's stuff. I don't even know why. Like, I guess it was just like wage, W-A-G-E. That's like the only 4 letters I could draw. And then I backwards engineered it to be like, no, I'm waging war on people's property and I'm making money or something, you know? Wage. Cops caught me. I wasn't going to talk to them. I'm not telling you who I am. And then they pulled out stickers. Hello, my name is. That's not even good detective work. Like, I did that for you, dude. Should I just be stabbing myself? I'm snitching on me. This is terrible. I still paint. Now I do it with watercolors. All right? But it's California. I paint with watercolors. I don't care if California's in a drought. I'm still a bad boy. All right? I don't care about the law. Sorry, Gavin Newsom. You can't tell me what to create. I just paint portraits of really dehydrated people and arid landscapes. That's what I do. I draw cartoons. That's weird being like a cartoonist and a comedian. Like, I pick 2 professions that make a laughable amount of money. Like, maybe if I stick these together, I can get a couple things. I need my Garfields in there somewhere. I gotta. Like, being 30 is weird because, like, I'll be drawing in public and adults will come up to me like, oh, I wish I could draw. It's like, why? What about your life would be better if only I could draw? Like, yeah, I don't like doing this. It's the only thing I'm decent at, you know? If only I could draw. Like, are you just like an NBA star? You're like slam dunking. You got models, and you're like, but they laughed at that horse I drew. If only. Like, my life just sucks. I lost my house. I'm out of a job. I'm like, whatever. I can still draw a sick dragon. Gonna give it nunchucks for a tail. Life's great. Love this. Money is tight. Money's real bad. I'm about to steal my own catalytic converter. I'll just take it with me everywhere I gotta go. I don't trust anybody. If I see legs under my car, dude, scoot over. All right? We got to split that with me, please. Come on, man. It's not cool. Used to work on cars. Worked on cars, mostly food trucks, you know. That's what I did. It was a nice food truck too. It was Michelin rated. Yeah, not the food, the tires, but still. The food tastes like burnt rubber. It's disgusting, you know, but it's a good job. The only job where you get free sandwiches. 3 sandwiches a day. That's all I need. I don't need money. Cut out the middleman, right? I'm just buying sandwiches anyways. And I used to not care at all. I would throw avocado in every order. I don't care if you want it or not. It's not my avocado. That's yours. That's the people's avocado, as far as I'm concerned. Who am I to charge you $1, you know? I mean, technically, if you want to get technical, it belongs to a guy who yells at me, like, every day. It's a family business, so I don't even work for the man. I just work for a guy. That's who's holding me down. The guy who has all the avocados, and I'm just the guy who doesn't. But, you know, a little Robin Hood of avocado. It's hard making sandwiches you don't get to eat. Just hand it to someone else. That's rough. But I followed in the Talamantes' footsteps. My family's we worked in food, right? My grandfather, a lot of people don't know this, my grandfather was actually the dishwasher that invented letting it soak. It's true, yeah. People thought he was lazy. No, too far ahead of his time. Jebediah Eduardo Talamantes III showed the world, actually, those dishes will do themselves. You just give it 8 hours. I'll be back mañana, he told them. But in the end, he was fired for what he believed in, which was getting drunk on the job. It was a separate issue, you know. He was not a good person when he was drinking. So, but, you know, we got to give him, you know, the advancements he made in washing dishes. You got to give him credit for that, you know. Separate the art from the artist, is what I'm saying. My dad, he worked in the strawberry fields. My dad swam to this country, you know, and like a lot of people, like, you know, my white side, my mom, her family also swam here from Europe, which is like way farther. No one gives them credit for that, but they didn't make it all the way across the country. That's why they called the settlers, you know. It's like, yeah, good enough. We got halfway across. Well, some kids, they'll go. They'll see the Pacific Ocean. I don't need to. I hear it sucks. Nothing like the Atlantic that I can't, you know. But it's weird. Like, my dad can't, like, he swam here, and it's so weird when people, like, I don't get why people hate immigrants. Like, people say, like, shit, like, go back to Mexico. It's like, you should go to Mexico. You would love it. Racists would love Mexico. You like cheap beer and fireworks? Like, may I suggest Mexico? You don't like government interfering? Go to Mexico. Sure, you got to pay off the cops every now and then, but you love cops. You know? I suggest, you know, go. It's weird. People hate immigrants. Like, all my dad ever did was pick strawberries, and, like, all of a sudden people want to send him back. Like, you don't love strawberries? The most seductive berry of all? Right? This is the 70s, dude. People were dipping them in chocolate. Some of you might not be here if it wasn't for my dad. I know I wouldn't be. That's that immigrant work ethic. You got your mom laid, then came home to my mother, all right? Not a lot of people wanted that job. So, sorry, Mom, if you're listening. But yeah, I don't speak any Spanish. I'm a Duolingo Mexican. I try. I wish I did. Right? I'm like, my friend's like, let's get drunk, fool. I'm like, 2 babies, cerveza, oh leche. Like, I want to speak Spanish. I just wish it was laying dormant within. You know. That's what I'm waiting for. Just someone to cut me off in traffic and then drive slow. I'm like, apúrate. Dios mío. Es imposible. My father will appear in the clouds like, enemy. You cannot run from who you are. You know, it's like, hey, you're still alive, Dad. I'll see you at home. Gotta learn how to use that iPhone we got you. No, I don't drive a car anymore. I ride a motorcycle, actually. It's not mine. It's my wife's. I just sit on the back. And okay, people act like it's not still riding a motorcycle. Like, oh, it's not dangerous anymore? Because I'm one chair back? Like, you think I'm not going to be a vegetable if she crashes? It's actually more dangerous to be on the back. You can slide off, too, okay? It's actually tougher to be on the, you know? Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Like, buy her a side cart so I can feel like a man. Just like, oh, look what I got you for your birthday. A little side cart. Just sitting in there like Robin, like, my knees in my face. Like, still tough, all right? It's hard. Like, I do manly stuff, you know, for the relationship. I do. It's not just me riding my wife's hog all over town. Right? I kill spiders. I don't like to. They scare me also, but I do it. Isn't that what being a man's about? You rise to the occasion. I don't like killing spiders, man. That's a living thing. A lot of people don't even understand them. Yeah, they're weird. They're gross. They have 8 eyes. Spiders only have 8 eyes so they can see the good in others. All right? Did you know that? It's true. I read that on a Snapple, okay? It is crazy. I'm surprised my wife married me. I proposed to her with a mood ring. I was like, I want to see how you really feel about this. All right, guys. I'm Jeremy Talamantes. Thank you so much. Thank you, Lennox. Thank you, Julie. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Thank you.
Keep it going for Jeremy! Keep it going for yourself. Just honestly, at this point, we just got to keep it going. We've reached this very important part of the evening, very exciting time. We've reached our headliner. He has worked with Weird Al. Yes, so give a very warm welcome to the very funny Jim Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for me, your headliner, otherwise known as Last. It's good to see you all. It's an amazing night. I like the helicopter with the cops where some of you look like they were looking for you. I look like I'm the guy who called them. That's what I like. My mother told me life begins at 60. And, man, I thought I was pro-choice. But that is late. That is late, I think. That is late in the day. I like nostalgia. Do you guys like nostalgia? Who here remembers nostalgia? Do you guys remember nostalgia? If you don't know what nostalgia is remembering something from your childhood but misremembering it as good. That's what nostalgia is. Nostalgia is weird. You can become nostalgic about odd things. This is a true story. I was in New York City. Very fancy man. Actually, anyone's allowed to go. I was in New York City, and I found a phone booth with a working phone. And I was very excited, and I got in the phone booth, and I had my friend take a picture of me inside of a phone booth. My friend took a picture of me with my much better phone in a phone booth. I was so very excited. The phone booth was great because for 35 cents, you could make like a 4.5-minute phone call. And I had a picture taken of it where I could, for free, send it to my wife in Los Angeles. If you've never used a public phone, I can recreate the experience for you. Put your phone down on a table. You're not allowed to pick it up until 700 dirty strangers pick it up first. That's what a public phone is. You have to wait until 700 dirty strangers pick it up, and at least one of them has a desperate phone call where things are clearly going wrong, where they're like, Mom, you got to send money. They're going to hurt me. And then you pick up the phone and put it by your mouth. That's what a public phone was. The only good thing about the public phone is that for 35 cents, it would give you a 4.5-minute call, and then it would hang up. So it was the best way to call family. It was the absolute best way to call family because it would hang up on your mom, and it wasn't your fault. You could pretend not to have money, and then a nice lady would come on and hang up. I would pay you today to hang up on my mother, and they would do it for free. It was great. Nostalgia, you got to be careful about nostalgia because sometimes nostalgia is the moment you realize, oh, nobody remembers my stuff. That's what nostalgia is. Like, here's something I'm nostalgic about. I am nostalgic about the show Barney Miller. Let me tell you a little bit of trivia about Barney Miller. You don't know what that is. You have no idea. It was my favorite TV show. Let me describe the plot. It was a cop show, 30 minutes long, about cops doing paperwork. That's the entire show, and I loved it. What are kids today nostalgic about? Stranger Things, which isn't really that old. People are nostalgic for Stranger Things, which is odd because they're nostalgic for watching Stranger Things. I'm nostalgic for growing up in the time period of Stranger Things. But everybody has their own nostalgia. There are babies being born today who will have their own nostalgia. Isn't that weird? And I was thinking, what are little babies going to grow up and be nostalgic about? I think it's clean drinking water. I think that's what they're going to be nostalgic about. They'll be talking to their friends and go, oh, man, back when I was a kid, you could get water right in your own house. Oh, remember houses? Boy, those were great. Hey, remember when there were so many people you couldn't count all the survivors? Oh, man, that was great. Hey, remember when you didn't have to kill somebody for bread? Oh, we love those days. Hey, remember Stranger Things? Because I think they'll still like that. I think they'll still like that. I like to relate to the young people. So, hey, where's my type 2 diabetics at? Come on, raise your... I am a type 2 diabetic. Give it up for the type 2 diabetics, everybody. Clap your hands, but don't stamp your feet because you can't feel them anyway. I am a type 2 diabetic. If you don't know the difference between a type 1 diabetic and a type 2 diabetic, type 2 diabetics earned it. That's the difference. That's why I don't respect type 1 diabetics, because I did the work. I put the time in. I wasn't just given this by God. I'm not some nepo-betic. I had to go out and get it myself. You know, I'm the first person in my family to get diabetes. Yeah. Yeah. I had to say, yes, I will have a second piece of cake. No, I would not care to take a walk. And I did the work. It's hard getting older. In pain a lot. And that's just the way it is. You get older, your knees hurt, and that's life. I'm in my 50s. You know who else is getting older? Godzilla. The first Godzilla movie came out in like the 50s. So Godzilla's got to be in his 70s, and he's still making movies. Give it up for Godzilla. Work ethic, right? But Godzilla's in his 70s. Why is that not what the movie's about? That's got to be the next Godzilla movie where Godzilla rises from the sea. Oh, hold on. Oh, that doesn't feel right. Oh, give me a second, Mothra. Oh, all right. One more time. Let's do this. Let's kill Tokyo. Hey, you know, when I was a kid, there used to be this cafe right there. Oh, me and my buddies. Whatever happened to that place? That's right. I stepped on it. That's right. I do like being older. Somebody else mentioned getting married. I got married. Yeah, give it up for me. 36 years ago. Yeah, I got married. I've been married 36 years, everybody. Give it up for attrition. Give it up for attrition. Everybody thinks when you've been married a long time that you're happy. Not necessarily. Sometimes, occasionally, being married a long time doesn't necessarily mean you're happy. It more than likely means that you look at the other person and think, I don't feel like moving. That's what it is. If you want your relationship to last, buy a heavy desk. Buy an ottoman so that when you're sitting on your couch, you think, kind of getting tired of your shit, but I don't want to throw my back out. I'm just going to wait you out. My lovely wife and I, we do not have kids. We thought about having kids, but we decided to be happy instead. That's what we decided. Give it up. You know, I don't have kids, but I do have a Luke Skywalker on card. And really, that's true happiness, really. We're dog people. Give it up for dog people, everybody. I like dogs. I think I'm a good dog owner, mainly because I also am a good boy. I think I'm a good boy. I really do. I love my dogs, and we treat them like children, which people find annoying. But we do. We treat them like children. We have 2 beautiful dogs, and a friend of mine said, well, dogs are great, but you'll never know the joy of real children. And I thought, well, maybe, but I'm not going to have to pay for college. And then I met his kids, and I was like, oh, you're not going to have to pay for college. Yeah, no one's going to college. Might want to put a little money aside for bail, but nobody's going to college. Yeah, I have 2 amazing dogs, and I took my dog to the vet recently, and my vet wanted to give my dog the rabies vaccine. I decided against it. Not going to give my dog the rabies vaccine. I don't want an autistic dog. He's already nonverbal, so it's a really good joke. Or you disagree with the politics, yeah. I love my dogs very much. I also have cats, which is my way of saying, yeah, I'm that needy. I have cats and dogs. And some people will argue about what's better, a cat or a dog. You know who doesn't care? Your cat or your dog. They're just glad somebody's feeding them. They're both great. I love cats and I love dogs and I love them equally. It's just a different kind of relationship. I love my dog because my dog gives me unconditional love. And I love my cat because my cat gives me the kind of love I probably deserve. Very different relationship. You know that. Like if you have a dog, Your dog would do anything for you. Your dog loves you with all its heart. Your dog would give its very life for you. Your cat loves you like a second date that's not going well. Like, I will eat this food you purchased, but let's keep the chit-chat to a minimum. I do like being married. I like that I found somebody who settled immediately. That was great. That was both what happened with my wife, is when I met my wife in high school, we were just broken the right way together, and we've stuck it out. We have stuck it out a long time. Recently celebrated an anniversary, and my wife decided that we should celebrate with car sex. Well, that's very nice. Do you know what car sex is like? Well, I'm in my 50s. So it happened a couple weeks ago. My back still hurts. Car sex sounds like a good idea. It's a good idea if you're 19. The only thing I ever think when I hear that somebody in their 50s had car sex is, sorry you're homeless. That's a bummer. But hey, at least you found somebody who loves you. I love jokes. Give it up for jokes, everybody. I've always liked doing jokes. I've always liked comedy. What's your first introduction to a joke as a kid is the knock-knock joke. Kids love knock-knock jokes, but then as you get older, you like them less and less. The best knock-knock joke I ever heard was from my friend's young son, and he told me a knock-knock joke. I'm going to tell it to you right now. You have to participate. It's my favorite joke I've ever heard, and anyway, here it goes. Knock, knock. He didn't know. He didn't know who was there. He just sat there. The heart of the knock-knock joke, he did not know. So it was less a joke and more of a mystery. Who really is there? And he just stood there. I don't know what he thought that he was going to find out halfway through. But as an adult, you don't like knock-knock jokes. And I don't think it's that they get boring. I just think as you get older, there's nothing more horrifying than somebody coming to your house unannounced. Like, the knock-knock joke isn't funny. It's just like, knock, knock, I don't care who's there, I have a gun. This is a stand your ground state. That's what I think of with the knock-knock joke. Gosh. You guys do you remember earlier when I was talking about nostalgia? Just remember, oh, that was great. That was so great. I love that. You were there, right? Oh, we were so young back then. Anyway, I would go longer, but I like you. All right, good night, everybody. This was fun.
All right, all right. Keep it going for yourselves. I keep saying that. Thank you guys so much for coming out. Thanks to all the comedians. Thanks to Lennox. Thanks to the gentleman behind the bar. I can't remember your name. But we are back next month, June 13th. So come back if you enjoyed it. We've got another great lineup for you. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. Stay safe and really give it all. Give it your all. All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for Julie White, man. Yeah, man, I'm saying for putting it together. You know, I'm keeping the good comedy. Cause you know, say you never stop. While we vibe on the vibe. Big up to the one down in another place. You already don't know. They got another place with us. I keep it irie. Yeah, yeah. Love on me, no love on it. Cha. Show me this, yo, you wanna rock like that. Them a jump round the back. Some of them a go on like that. Big up to the bigger fans them in the place. Thank you for coming through, you know what I'm saying? This is the original DJ Lennox B600. Yeah, yeah. Don't forget to join us next week. Funny Frydaze. You know what I'm saying? For real. Bless up. Yeah, man, you know me, I say, I needed to work this song before I leave still, you know. Where I say one done, there I know. But the boss, this, let me just sing this one song, yeah. Oh, you know this song, what may I try singing, may I try see if I can remember. May I have to do some cover for this big set thing tomorrow, Sunday. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man, Skinny's Lounge. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Emergency. I feel the symptoms. I need your loving. That's all. What I'm saying. Emergency. I need a cure. I need your loving. That's all I need. You know. You are the life of my heart. I can't stop feeling for your love. No one makes me feel the way that you do. You are the beauty in my arms. I'm so caught up in your charm. When you're not home with me, I'm confused. Girl, you got me going crazy. Nothing else can ever faze me, no. All I wanna do is please you. All I need is your love. Emergency. I feel the symptoms. I need your loving. That's all I need. So many people them are here. Emergency. I need a cure. I need your loving. That's all I need. You are. You've been my fantasy. You were my only dream. You are the only one that's always there for me. I couldn't leave you, girl. You were more than diamonds and pearl. I really want to take you all around the world. Girl, you got me going crazy. Nothing else can ever faze me, no. All I wanna do is please you. All I need is your love. Emergency, emergency. I feel the symptoms. I need your love. Yeah, man, it was funny, man. You know what I'm saying? For real. That's all I need. Hey, I forgot to get pictures with y'all, man. What's up? I'm going to get a picture with you. I need your loving. That's all I need. So many people don't want. Easy, man. Want to thank y'all for coming through, you know what I'm saying? It's the original DJ Lennox B600. Big up to the one like original got in the place, man, like, you know what I'm saying, Medina Sounds. You don't know, we keep it highway every time. Love is love and unity is unity. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna bust up some DJ style, you know. What you say? What you say? Bunny. Emergency, emergency. I feel the symptoms. Ooh, yeah. That's all I need, yeah. That's all I need. I said, all I need. Total love him right now. Let them know say yes when I was down. And we have to do, we have to plan. Yeah, man. You know what I say? For real. Rest. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. For real. Watch me now. Keeping it irie every time. Big up. Thank y'all for joining us. You know what I'm saying? On Funny Frydaze. Right now, we're going to just... I'm going to take a split break, you know. Get some food and all them things. We are going with. We can play some music. You know. Feel me? watch me now. Do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like do like that. Hold on there. Yo. Yeah, man. Oh, Mr. Ghost. Hey, Mr. Ghost, I'm there. Mr. Ghost that in past through. Where you at?
You're not easy, girl. You make it hard for me
Yeah,
to stay. You're crazy, crazy. You're not easy, girl. You make it hard for me to stay.
Mr. Ghost, where you there?
Crazy, crazy, crazy for me, yeah. The way you dancing on me, yeah. The way I'm making you sing,
Where you
yeah.
at? Where you
feel
at?
that
Where
thing,
you at?
yeah.
Where you at?
Inside
Come
them
up in
jeans,
the
yeah.
place.
I can't help it, I'm just a man, yeah. Falling in love with you is not part of the plan, yeah.
Yo,
These are
yo,
my
yo,
feelings,
yo,
I'm
yo,
hoping
yo.
you understand them. Baby girl, you
You
know I'm
already
with you to
don't
the
know
end.
what
I'll
I'm
be
saying,
your
what I'm
best
saying.
friend, yeah. I fell in love with you. Baby, I just be thinking about us too. I was making the wrong move. Now them dollars is all blue.
Hey,
Overseas
you don't
eating
know now.
fondue, baby, this is
Wait,
what I
that's
do.
that.
If you need me, I'll come to one. Baby, 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 tell me where you come from. Shorty cheering for me like she
DRK.
gon' pom pom. Loving the energy, gonna fuck with you heavily. But I
Jenny, where I say. We need to get with Mr. Ghost, you know, because, you know, Mr. Ghost is in Colombia. Hey, yo, one done. You know, say, I want to go to Colombia, you know. I want to go to Panama and Colombia, you know what I say? Connect up with some reggae vibes.
Ain't nobody gonna hold me.
You already don't know. That them I say. That them I say. Hold on. Let me get the vibes up here, so. Hold this.
Let me stay up on top of my Let me stay up on top of my game. I'm not stay up on top of my name. Put me in the hall of fame. You know, see me a dance like a too nice. Everybody have to try. Got that cuss in your man, you're too ready, guy. And in the air, put them up in the sky. Dip in my waist, everybody have to dip. Some do it, you me. Dip. Some do it, fuck it up, dip. Run it up, dip. If you nightclub, me a burn it up, dip. Girl, I some sweet like honeycomb. But if me dip in my waist, every man and every girl I figure. Some dip.
Yo,
Some
what I'm saying.
I do well. I don't treat that. And I say that for that. Some of them are going like I would that. Tell her to come on the pinnacle. Girl I go like she want get nimble. Me I tell her to come Kimber. She don't know that Lennox be me.
Hey, on the block, on the people them want like them a rock. Everybody them a drop. Medina sound them a lick them up. Everybody come on them a jam. Enough of them a go like them want it a plan. Everybody go like, hey, you know the little thing where the Sirata have now. On the scene and up on the beam, everyone a go like them a dream. Enough of them a scheme, them a go like them want the beam on the scene. Every time them a come like go like theme. Smoke it up.
burn it up. Anyway, me got me, I feel light it up. This a Lennox Reggae, just I done it up. And every time me come, lad, I got me, I feel burn it up. Who that I go on like tenor? Some of them are better. Who that from the country, them are friends, them a come with the big. And them a not the area. Dip.
Deep.
Dip, dip. Big up the water flip in the players. See a pass through it and run on the gear. Then the weather go loud and I go.
I have me dipping on my waist, and me dipping on my waist, so no. Dip. Some skis, some skis, some skis, some. Bocopina. 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 We see Bocopina. We see Bocopina. Bocopina. We see Bocopina. Jones have toes.
Yeah, when they don't have Friday night vibes, you know what I'm saying? Dancehall vibes, and we're coming at the vibes, you know what I'm saying? We just burn it up every time. For real. Aye.
Peanut, oats, blem, breed 30 gal a matin represent. King tell Sue, tell Shem, 2 gal one time, call it a knocker. Get the oats, get the supplement, get the nuts, get the nothing make. Blem it up, turn it to your head. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Gal a been up in a 10 and 11. Say she never fucking a Benz. Me say this a way carry me children. Better me set up on the tire at the rims. British gal, spin your light fence. Till your pussy wetter than the river tell. Gwen tell match tell Beth. 2 old woman tell them die your bed. Get the oats, get the supplement. Get the nuts, get the nothing make. Blame it up, turn it to your head. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Gal a been up in a sitting, me no know. Something where me never see in a no show. Happy video it and send it up a flow. 30 mil a feed her back as they alone. Open up, deep, short. Alien girl, pussy teleport. Shelly tell Kerry say Simone, make we have a 3-way call it a telephone. Get the oats, get the supplement. Get the nuts, get the nothing make. Blame it up, turn it to your head. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. Get a gal and just go get your children. And yalla, you have the glow just like me on. And when you hot, me cool you down like Freon. Every night she come over, cause she know where she want. I'm ready with me boots, yes. One touch make y'all one moving with suitcase. One gal alone I go say clean a few place. That now go work me in a bag of y'all hold like shoes lace. Cook and press them perky like 2 hill. Miss worky, y'all you too skill. But when me done between your tight ear a bruising, calculate your blood and learn when you're snoozing. Every night she come over, cause she know where she want.
You already don't know.
Extended clip. Beat it punk clip. Me now like she have the glue like conchit. See you left up on a ball, them want some split. Them said we all your boom and then split. It's like how you create the style, you have the template. Me have something now wait for you come make we empty. And if some other guy you try, tell them quick. I come and tell you about head and you no helmet. Every night she come over, cause she know where she want. Get the picking of your leggings. Bed from my bedroom, you put your leg in. Neighbors them here, you pleading and begging. Screaming and telling, putting no crime. I your phone like you are dead boy you crying. That's how you go when me of you a shift man. Black on your head like you a midnight. She want resign, say blank like he's a zip line. Well, every night she come over, cause she know where she want. King size, she spread out and a big when me inside. Rock you down like a landslide to inside. Tell me know you prepare feet. Me say you pull up at me doorstep bare feet. Say she want more sex, she repair feet. The last time she camp up for 8 weeks. She get diabetes to all the cane sweet. Shoulda sangled the balls them like plain field. When she a wind the waist a move like fierce wheel. Come in high when you're good, me make the truth reveal. Only when you sick we no do it, me wait till you heal. Me love how in you feel.
You already know this one is from the man like ED, the dancehall celebrity. Hold it down, think zoom
She
zoom.
want roll with the big dog. She want a real bad man cause me dick tall. Shoot it up, make she fall like a river. She a scream and a man will be a leaver. She don't want the water man to say you me one. The little tiny thing, she want the big one. Big money, big van, piece of big land. Good pum pum, me never coulda keep from. The freak one, freak one, freak one, freak one.
I know you're not good for me, but something won't let me leave. Taking chances like felony. What a wicked felony. But I gotta have you. But I gotta have you. It's your body. Oh yeah. The way you got me. It's your body. Oh yeah. Make me go zoom, zoom, zoom. She's so hot. Look what she got. She's so hot.
Yo, big up 107 DJ Ben Vera, where are my brethren? Yo, me just look on the thing, you know. I don't even remember if they put in the thing, but I'm glad they put it in. You know what I mean? Bless up. Vibe, yeah, vibe, you know, after the comedy. It was a good night, you know. Yeah. You know, I'm playing at Skinny's Sunday night. Yeah, man, Skinny's Lounge in North Hollywood.
What a wicked felony.
Live, man.
But I gotta have you.
What I'm saying?
It's your body.
Man like Edie, the dancehall celebrity, what we're vibing on the vibe. It's a funny vibe. Big up to DJ Ben Vera, you know what I'm saying? The DJ Follow Train, don't forget it. June 2nd. Make sure you keep it locked on your tongue. Yeah, man, big up to my brethren them in the Jamaica vibes.
She's so hot.
You don't know. Yeah.
Look what she got.
What's up, man? Hope everything is good with the eye. You know, we haven't seen each other in a long time. Bob glad.
Make me go
zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah, man. I'm thinking I've never gonna cut my dreadlocks, you know. The man don't know why I give it no work. Yo, the vibe's good. You already done.
Make me go zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yeah, man, we just a vibe, show some things, you know what I'm saying, while we're vibing and vibing. This one goes out to the girl called Sandra. Yeah, man, she requested this one. All the way from Port Antonio in Jamaica.
You and me, you and I forever. We were best friends, but now we are lovers. Spend the moment
You know
and
what I'm
not us
saying?
forever. Give your flowers on
For
every
real.
occasion. Cause these times are times for attraction. You my empress and me not gonna let you go,
You know
girl.
what I'm
I
saying?
can't afford just to lose your attention. I'm always gonna be there
Over here
for
for
your
me,
girl. Until the day that I am gonna love you
For
forever.
real.
To any
You know what I'm
situation
saying?
that comes against us.
I'm doing some big
Like
shit.
a Bonnie and Clyde back from the future. Until our kingdom come, you're my one and only love, girl.
Hey.
I can feel your love temperature hold
Doing
me.
some
Your
remixing
body
of
is like
doing
a
some
glory.
remixing
I
of
really love to
love
tell your
vibes.
bedtime stories.
Yeah.
Cause at the end you always be all over me.
Real.
Candlelight and the whole night with me. Making love in between these silk
Yeah,
sheets.
man.
In the morning, I
Blessed
wanna
love to
make
each
you
and every one on the
breakfast.
place.
Cause
You know,
you
this is
treat
the
me
original
right.
DJ
I
Lennox
love that.
600. Holding it down on the
Until the
vibe,
day that I am gonna love you forever.
Take a split break, you know what I'm saying? My drink is all
To
over
any
the every time.
situation that comes against us.
Yeah, man, thank you for the love every time,
Like a
my
Bonnie
virgin,
and
every
Clyde back
time.
from
You
the
don't know.
future.
Vibe, we're vibing. Exclusive
Until
style.
kingdom come, you're my one and only love, girl. I don't ever wanna stop from loving you. Whisper sweet goodness that put a smile on you. Midnight picnic, just me, the dog, and you. Girl, you can count on me, I'll always got you. I know
Let the
your
people
ways
them know
and I
that.
think we can say
You
I
know
do.
what I'm saying?
Sunday walks on the beach
Don't
and
have
have
the
lunch
headphone
too.
and all,
Cause
just
when we
mixing
feel
live.
hungry, we always eat good. I don't care what no one say about you.
So many people
Until
them
the day that I am
so
gonna
Train 2025, let me see what that sound like.
So when the situation that comes against us,
Remember, what did I do on that one there?
like a Bonnie and Clyde back from the future. Until our kingdom come, you're my one and only love, girl. Until the day that I die, I'm gonna love you forever.
What I'm saying?
So when the situation that comes against us, like a Bonnie and Clyde back from the future. Until our kingdom come, you're my one and only love, girl.
What I'm saying? This is the DJ Follow Train. Everywhere we go, we come again. We come again, can. The DJ Follow Train. Myself a big up to the going through some files. Anywhere we go, we have the friends. 24 of them. Yes, we come again. Follow Train up on the beat. You said DJs Follow Train 2025. I don't remember. Every first Sunday is a DJ Follow Train. When it hit time, I think I remember this now. And I speed just a ride, it's a train. Into the steering, I run it anywhere. Anywhere me go, me nah ram skin no play. All I wanna do is just a boss DJ. All we have to do is just a sing it properly. Every DJ, them a play. Any kind of style, we a rock the party. All we just a do is just a do it, minutes on the Follow Train. On the Follow Train. Everybody me say on the Follow Train. And what we doing? DJ Follow Train, I said the DJ Follow Train. DJ Follow Train, I said the DJ Follow Train. DJ Follow Train, I said the DJ Follow Train. This is Lennox Reggae, me just do it up again. Come again. Come again. Everybody. Who that a go like them not hear that? Them don't know that them can't stop that. They don't know they can't stop that. All we gotta do is just a rock that. Because the DJ Follow Train, yes we got that. Every station we pull up, another DJ get on. Take the tracks, yes they rock, everybody pop. All the fans just a rock, everybody drop. Big ol' life, where we at, all we just a drop. Big up me say wanna deal love up on the spot. Ben Vera, you know we have the clock. This a Lennox Reggae, me just a do it like that. Do it like that. Do it like that. Everybody. Do it like that. Write it in the. Do it like that. DJ Follow Train, yes the DJ Follow Train. Hey. When it come, yes I said it gonna hit no pain. Hey. All we just a come, we come a musical lay. Hey. Everybody come and sing a different like that. The DJ Follow Train, yes the DJ Follow Train. Every time we come and say we hit no pain. Like that. All we just a do, we just a come and entertain. Everybody come and them come to DJ. 1 hour, that's all you got. If another don't show up, then you're that extra. Remember the part there? That's all you got. If another don't show up, then they get that extra. But the DJ Follow Train, I said the DJ Follow Train. Love and unity with the vibration. Everybody come pull up to the station. This is you be up on the DJ Follow Jam. DJ Follow Train, yes the DJ Follow Train. Big up DJ Ben Vera and the DJ Follow Train. And Big O Live. Original DJ Festival. Every first of the month. DJ Follow Train, yes the DJ Follow Train. DJ Follow Train. DJ Follow Train, I say the DJ Follow Train. I never listened to it. Line up, we're coming up. For real, bomba class. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Pick up every time DJ Ben Vera, you don't know. For real. Medina Sounds. Pick up to Medina Sounds in other place, you don't know. For real, right? Dropping in on the old vibes, you know what I'm saying? Original style. Yeah. No one's to be blamed. Cause your mother said it, father said it, everybody couldn't be the same. What I'm saying? We have to live and learn.
We have to live and learn. We have to live and learn. We have to live and learn. Every morning we rise up. We gotta give thanks and praise to Jah, you know. 'Cause every time they try to defeat my righteousness, I just have to ask Jah, forgive and for bless. They don't really know. Every time I come, I gotta love everybody. Doesn't really matter who you be. I just really gotta say this. Bumper Clan, Medina Sounds, everybody. Amen. I forgot on American Idol. No, you want to say I just get the news today, say the boy them say the boy you know, try and I beard up, I have to clean shave and through them see me look like this, them as a boy, you know, we have to get something, we don't want him, like them feel, like, them don't know some ever go, you know. It's a pilot, it's for 2 weeks. 2 weeks, pilot. Yeah, I talked to my boy Spoon is the, you know Spoon, I think you know Spoon. Yeah, man. So, you know, it's going for 2 weeks. I think it's like, it's about 2 or 3 days of work. You know? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Watch that. I wish you had got it, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, I gotta get a new agent and all them things, guys. You know? You already done that. Yeah, my boy, he called me right up there and said, yo, send me a picture and thing. And say, yeah, you know, I say, yeah, the boy, they pick somebody, they want somebody young, you know. Say me too old. Yeah, man, so, you know, he said the dude is a 25-year-old cat, you know, so I'm going to say, all right, no problem. I saw it go. You know, say more things are come, you know. Now I watch no face. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. For real. You know, cause I just get it's funny how things work because this virgin just I need to talk to yeah, man, that me I talk about, you know. I need to talk to Mr. Ghost, you know. Because I was going to go to, I was thinking of going to Panama and then go to Colombia and check him on, you know. Because, you know, Mr. Ghost have some good reggae connection up there, you know, in Colombia. So, you know, I was thinking of connecting with him and, you know, try to go up there, go put on a show or two, you know, make him book some things up there and I go, you know, you got to surface the journey, you know. You know, we can do a big concert over there, you know. Yeah, man, that me I talk about, you know, because we had planned it the last time, you know, but you want to see because this virgin kind of flake out on the movements and, you know, just make it look bad for me, you know, when I really wanted to go. Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? But, you know his friend, one of his friend, you know the guy who was putting on one of the biggest reggae concert festival in Colombia. He had passed away. But he's friend with also the guy who was the promoter and the producer of the show. You know what I'm saying? So he wanted me to come down and meet him because he told him about me, but this bumbuckler virgin just F me up, you know what I'm saying? And they were looking for me to come through, you know, because I was going to fly over there. But, you know, everything's for a good reason. You know what I'm saying? Maybe now is the right time, you know? And when the right time come, them I go feel Lennox be, yo. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to reach out to him and then this virgin just passed by, you know, he just came from the comedy show, you know.
Oh yeah, sure, man. You need to get in touch with that man. You know what I'm saying? DJ, well, we need to get in touch with some of them. You know what I'm saying? Ready to roll. I'm ready to rock and roll. You know. Australia. You know, I might. How you like your foster bear? Hey, I never forget Australia. You know why? Way before I was married, man, you know what I'm saying? You know, way before I was married, I met this girl. I never forget her name. Her name was Kayleen. I met her. I was working on that TV show, Mixed Nuts. Remember that TV? Did you work on Mixed Nuts with Steve Martin? Yeah, man. It was a. Yeah, man. I was working. Yeah, Mixed. The show is look it up, man. Steve Martin, Mixed Nuts. It's a comedy. They shot it down there by Venice Beach. So you know, yeah, man. I remember I met Kelly, you know, and her sister. They were looking for people to get married to. You know what I mean? You know, but you know, they wanted to stay in America, you know. So, but I couldn't help them, you know. Yeah, man, for real. You know, on Venice Beach, you get got it. Yeah, man. Back in the days, that was back in the days. All right, yeah. But her sister ended up getting you out. All right, man. I'll see y'all later. Okay, okay, okay. All right, I'll be here. I'm gonna burn a spliff on. You know what I'm saying? Time to burn a spliff, go by the bar and thing, you know. And I play some. What I mean, man, I have to burn a spliff. But you know, I just met this cat here. He just left, you know. It's funny, you know. Everything is just falling in place. You know what I said, G? For real. Yeah, bomb, what I said. No, this cat here, he just came and he dropped me his card. And he said he's a comedian, but he books bands. You know what I say? He's like, oh, he's a live band, man. Oh, yeah, man. He's going to come to the gig at Skinny's. You know, he's like, yeah. He's like, yeah, so he give me his card here and thing. And, you know what I say? That's why I'm a boss that song there, you know. Let them know, you know. Make him know go on. You know what I'm saying? It's a good thing I went up and did the music before, you know. Because it's to kill the dead time, you know what I mean? I don't like to have dead spots, you know. I needed to start, so it's an easy way, you know what I mean? So that's what I was planning to, and I did the right two songs, you know. Weekend and Love Vibration to keep the nation, you know what I'm saying, in care of this station with the version. Yeah, man. You already know it's a vibration. Wireless. Yeah, Jacko Marley in Jamaica now. Him gone for a funeral. Yeah, that me I say, boy, I'm a take plane, boy, I'm going to Jamaica like taxi. But I say, wait there. I push a man this. But no, I'm going to go tell you a funeral thing, you know. Somebody die up, you know, man. Right, man. Yeah, man. You know? No, man, the poor watch him. Him have a poor up here, man, you know. I wonder if him not log on tonight. Him what he usually log on from down there, you know. Because him not nothing else to do. What time there? Well, no, him probably have things to do, because 9 night, right?
Them have to have 9 nights. Eat food and fish and all that. You know. Fish and bread and all them things there. So could I eat piece of the fish right now too? You know what I say? Parrot fish. How much for them? I said, oh, parrot. When I buying a parrot with you now, I snap on my buy on some perch. Yeah. You know what I say? I know, right? Everything gone up. I don't know whether are the same fish them I catch, you know. I like a different fish. You know what I'm saying? You like it? Yeah, man, have a fry with all the head, you know, because I have to get everything off of my fish, man. You know what I say? So that's why I like do it, make it stew so I can chew it up. Except the eyeball. You know what I say? Boy, I'm saying my mouth of water for your escovitch right now. You know what I say? Giacomo, I'm jealous, you know. John know I'm jealous him down there. I eat up all the... And I'm sure me, him call me upon the bloodbath WhatsApp, you know. Call me on the WhatsApp. You know? And I show me the... Yeah, man, I'm going to wait for him daughter, because him daughter I go down to. No. Him not burn it too much, you know. No. You know. Yes, angry man. No, more time I went me and him, you know. I just me make him all burn and split sometime, you know. When him there Jamaica one in the night so me take a little, you know. Mr. Man not a regular like him, you know. We all grow it, you know, and have it for all 2 years, you know. He said, yo, Jocko, what you got there? We have something there now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, Jocko, man. Yeah, if I'm there, I'm there on the show too, you know. I'll bring him on the show also. But yeah, no, I'm filming my you know, little bits and pieces of the Jamaians, a little bit of my documentary. Yeah, no, not tomorrow. Sunday. Sunday I'm at Skinny's Lounge. 5 to 9 p.m. Yeah. Hey, you know, Party Minister. Mr. Party Minister, he's on the platform here. He was on the platform before. No, I'm performing live with my reggae band. Yeah, man, live band, you know, them bringing back it's Cali Jam. Yeah, Cali Jam, Cali Reggae Jam. You know, I should have went up there last week, but I'm going to go up there first and then make the man see how I am. And possibly I could get me a night up there for, you know, entertain. Maybe I could bring a couple DJs through, you know. Yeah. Yeah, man. See if he paying some money. I know they're paying money, but see if they're paying some money if they bring some. I know they bring DJs over there, but the new owner, so when I met them, they were talking about, you know, doing their thing, you know. I'm going to say, yeah, man, I'm open, ready to rock and roll, you know. I bought a new mixer board. Yeah, man, bought a new mixer board. The Tascam 24 track.
24 channel. So I could record to the disc and record everything, you know. Yeah, I think it's the brown one. I think so. Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. And it have a little disc. You can record the disc in it and like a USB thing, like. But, yeah, yeah, man. You know? So I was thinking of using it, but then my next bass player thought about he got one, but it's a different brand. But he wants to record because he lives close by. So, but I'm bringing my things still, you know. I ain't he can bring his thing and use it if he wants, but you know, I want to play with my toy. You know what I mean? Shit. You know what I mean? I may have to blaze it up tomorrow. You know, since tomorrow is Saturday in the day. Yeah, model 24. Yeah, man, I don't want to see him bum buck. See, I bought the next one before now. Thought it was 16 track and it could do. But then when I come here and I start mic up the drums and I'm start mic, I said, damn, I barely even have another track left. Fuck, take it back. I'm going to take it back to them and they're like, oh, well, we got a 24 tracker now. You want? I said, well, hey, I like the board. So they'll switch it. Oh, yeah, I got a Tascam right here. It's right. Where is it at? Yeah, it's right here still. It's right here in my rack. I got a Tascam 8-track right here. I had 2 of them and I gave it to another guy because he said it has a warm vocal sound when you record through it. You know? And that's why I kept this one, but I never really hooked it up and used my vocals through it, you know what I mean? Because for some rounds, I think something, you know. Yeah. Yeah. I think something is wrong with it. I'm talking about the 8-track now, the 8-track. You're talking about the 8-track, right? The 8-track Tascam. 828. Oh no, it ain't no Tascam. I made a mistake. Mine is Elise's. Elise. Yeah, 8-track. Bumbleclad. That's when I record my first album was recorded on that. Bupa Talk. Yeah, man, because I bought them from my virgin, the bass player. When he was going back to Brazil. Oh, Tascam Porter Studio. Oh. No, I ain't one of them. I swear that was a Tascam. But anyway, it's an Alesis. Yeah, man. Man, I just dig up a box. I got some stuff in there, man. I'm like, yo. It's funny because it's time for us to release them now on the internet now that they're streaming and we can make a little streaming money off of them, even if it's a penny or two. You know what I mean? Instead of having them sitting around. You know what I say? Yeah. I just did I say some piss. Did it clear up yours? Ask him if it clear up feed. I do that, Ben. That's what you're gonna do. Medina. She don't really want to be a fighter. She just want to be a provider. Looking like she want to be my sider. She know I'm a lover, 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 undercover. Every time I give her, she want to be my super. Well, she know want only in a trap. She know wanna do it like that. When it will never happen. Much this love, I wanna do it for her. Bang bang, to the bang, to the bang. Bang bang.
Super ugly. Put your cups up, get your smoke in. Baby, we partying, ain't nobody loking. Who you provoking? What you want now? Take a look around, it's pimp shit going down. Get your neck. How does sex feel? Damn, you looking good. All 10 of y'all wanna roll? I'm dicking y'all. Keep your face down, keep your ass up. You know what you're doing. Keep that shit moving, keep them titties jumping, keep the Henny coming. Every bitch in here needs to be touching something. I know they like it hot, that's why I keep it hot. So how the fuck if they not want a piece of dime?
I don't care for fuckers, I'm just drinking, smoking straight with. West coastin' bitches putting ass in motion, pussy poppin' sex.
And right now, we want all the sexy ladies. Tim Boy Buck, what up? Drop and give me 50 hurricane, holla at 'em.
Bustin' it wide open and shaking it on the floor. I'm finna go to the bar to get some drink and hit the floor. I'm finna get on the floor. I'm finna get on the floor. I'm finna get on the floor. She wanna
drop it, give me 50. Drop it, give me 50. Drop it, give me 50. Girl, drop it, give me 50. 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 Girl, drop it, give me 50.
All right, man. You gone. Man, but you run out.